So, why were you late for the wedding, John from Four Celebrations? Well, you know, I was just driving along the road and met some cows. Go on. From Duchy College, I reckon. They just all started coming along the main road. And nobody else was stopping them, so I thought I'd better do something. And they found their way over the fence here into this lovely silage field, so I'm just helping them go in the right direction. But there's bloody hundreds of them. Look at them. They just keep on coming. You know. Honestly, I've never seen so many cows. It's a big herd. Somebody's going to have to repair this fence. But luckily they're all quite tight udders, so they're not ripping their udders on the fence. It's quite a low fence. Go on. Safely arrived at the wedding venue, Crown Plaza tonight. But yeah, a journey without, with incident. A journey that was not without incident was what I was trying to say. Yeah, going along the A388 past Duchy College, I saw ahead that the traffic was stopped in the opposite direction and one car was stopping in front of me because there were a herd of cows coming along the road. I thought, okay, Duchy are just moving their cows from field, maybe they're taking them for milking, it's that time of day. But they seem to be coming down the road towards us. So I got out just to check, because I couldn't see anybody walking in front of them. I'm thinking, well, maybe they just know where they're going. Maybe they're going to turn down into Duchy, into the driveway down to Duchy College. But it didn't. They kept on coming on the road and like, this isn't right. They are not supposed to be here. So there was already a queue of cars starting to accumulate behind me. So I got out, and because nobody else is going to deal with it, are they? And yeah, they were a good trot coming towards us. And so I thought, well, I need to try and turn them around, get them down to the Duchy College driveway. So I went up to them and started hoeing them the other way. But no, you know what cows are like, when there's that many of them and they're excited because they've broken out, they don't really want to turn around, do 180 and then go back the other way. So while I was trying to stop them, because I didn't want them to go past my van, definitely not, I was already worried for the car in front of me, because he was just staying in his car, or he or she, which is wise if you don't know cows. So anyway, I was stopping them. I'm a bit concerned for his car, but one cow got over the verge and jumped over the fence into the silage field next to us, and of course they all just start following. They're all just jumping over the fence, wrecking the fence, but luckily it's low enough to not be damaging them. So I thought, perfect solution, let them all go. So I was just there stopping them from running up the road and just directing them to go across the fence into the field, but they just kept on coming. And so at this point, about half the herd maybe were in the field, and saw somebody come out into the field with a high vis, waving at me, sort of indicating for me to they need to go back down there. I'm like, well, I'm not in a position to get all these cows to go back the other way. They're determined. If you know cows, once they're determined, they're going in one direction. So I'm just like directing them over to the fence. It's like, that's what's happening, mate. And he runs back to the gate. He comes up with his pickup, and he's panicking, to be honest, and trying to get them back. But I'm just directing them over the fence. And by the time all of the cows had reached me and gone over the fence, one of them was a bit determined to get past my van, and unfortunately there was a casualty. My wing mirror is broken. So once they're all over the fence, I said, are there any more coming? And he said, I hope not. And I said, how many are there? He said, it's a 200 herd. I was like, yeah, okay, that looks about 200. And I said, who am I going to speak to about this mirror? And he said, give me your number. And so I gave him my card, and I'm sure we'll get it sorted. But yeah, poor bloke, he was in a right panic, and I'm not surprised. That is really embarrassing and really worrying. I think they're probably really lucky that I was there, because there were dozens of cars backed up behind me, and all those cows would have been going past all those cars, and they would have had a lot more than one mirror to deal with in their insurance. So anyway, better get on with the wedding. All the fun well, that bit of fun's over. Let's do a wedding now.